Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Bald Father Bets. Happy Monday for Monday Night Football. So we will do a quick recap of NFL Sunday, talk about our play tonight for Monday Night Football, and then two plays that we have already made for next week, both in the NFL. But first, if you are betting with us, if you're winning with us, please make sure you support the channel, give us a like, comment, share, and make sure you're subscribed. According to our analytics, actually about 50% of our viewers on average are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button, make sure those notifications are on so you get our community posts. And we will always keep these picks free, just want to grow our channel. So recap of NFL Sunday, where we were 24-31 in units. So net negative 7 units. And then also though, when you have 31 units in losses, every 10 units that you lose essentially another unit in juice. So while we were net negative 7, really it was a 10 unit loss day. So obviously not positive, right? Started out well, started out 18-12 to start off the morning with our halftime plays. The afternoon, the Bears Commanders one, man, that's a killer because that's a 2-unit swing. So, I mean, we won our halftime play on that, but the pregame play, Bears got up to plus 1.5. So remember, we gave out that play, but said to wait until very last second to take it. We got the Bears at plus 1.5. Obviously, that was going to cash, and then we had the Hail Mary. So that's tough because the afternoon we went 6-9 rather than going 8-7. If you're 8-7 there, then you have a 7-unit cushion heading into Sunday Night Football, where we had a 10-unit play. Being 6-9, then that only gave us that 3-unit cushion heading into Sunday Night Football. So you were really then on the precipice of either a good day or a bad day based on how Sunday Night Football turned out. If you have a 7-unit cushion going into Sunday Night Football, you're on the precipice of either a great day or slightly bad day, and that you would have lost 3 units. But I mean, okay. So that Bears thing really killed us. Then obviously going into Sunday Night Football, we have the Cowboys plus 5.5, and they lose by 6. Second time that happened to us this week. The other was Boise State UNLV, but that was for 2 units. This one was for 10. Wouldn't change the side, honestly. That third quarter just was an absolute disaster. That one's on Dak for sure. I mean, that pick that he threw on third down in the third quarter where he's rolling left, you could see, I mean, CD's trailing back. You could see, it was like, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. The 49ers were on it, and then he threw it at the last second, and it got picked. So 2 picks from Dak led to 10 points from the 49ers. The game plan that the Cowboys had worked. Then, you really knew that third quarter was going to determine things because, Kyle Shanahan is like 0-5 million when he has a deficit of 4 points or more heading into the fourth quarter. So that third quarter was going to be everything. Halftime score is 10-6. Cowboys heading into the fourth quarter 27-10 49ers. So, I mean, 49ers just absolutely dominated the third quarter. And that's all she wrote. Cowboys made a furious comeback at the end, actually got the ball back down 6 on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So, I mean, had a legitimate chance, but 2 bad throws from Dak on first and second down, then a dropped pass on third down that was really an excellent play design, excellent play call, excellent throw. Just couldn't handle it. And then a fourth down stop where I've seen a lot of Cowboys backers and fans saying that it should have been pass interference. No, it shouldn't have been. It wasn't pass interference. No one's calling that on the game-defining play, fourth down. Cowboys wide receiver just went up in the air and fell down. So that wasn't pass interference on San Fran. So there we go. That's a loss there to make us 24-31 on the day on Sunday. So losing day, still having a positive week overall. And then we head into Monday Night Football tonight. Not going to be a big play from us on this one, just 2 units tonight. So whether we win or lose, we'll end up being a positive week. So that's good. Tonight we have the Giants and the Steelers. Line is Line is interesting. Line's at 6. I hate 6. 6 is like one of my least favorite numbers in football betting. I wish that I could take the Steelers here. Everything about me wants to take the Steelers here, but I can't lay 6. The Steelers have this thing where they do not cover large spreads when they lay it. I hate the fact, though, that the Giants are down left tackle, Andrew Thomas, and then you have TJ Watt on the other side. It goes against everything in my grain to bet against that, but 6 is too many points. So we're on the Giants plus the 6, and we're doing it for 2 units. Nothing would surprise me tonight. Giants outright win wouldn't surprise me. Steelers winning 52-6 wouldn't surprise me. Russell Wilson having the best game of his career since 2014 wouldn't surprise me. There's truly nothing here that wouldn't surprise me. The one thing that Russell Wilson tends to be in a lot of games in the fourth quarter where it comes down to a final drive. You look at the history of his career, it happens a lot. He keeps games within one possession on the good side or the bad side. So the 6, I wish it was a 7. It's not going to get to 7, though. Sharps won't let it get to 7. If it gets to 7, they're going to hammer it because it's just the rules are the rules are the rules. So I don't see it getting to 7. So, I mean, and the difference between 6 and 6.5 is kind of like a who cares. We don't buy points here, so I'm not giving it out at plus 7 minus the juice. It's plus 6 at a regular minus 110. And that one, like I said, that one's going to be for 2 units. I don't love it, though. I mean, obviously, I think you guys have seen kind of the floor for plays is 2 units at this point, and that's what we're rolling with. 2 plays that we've already made for NFL next week. The first is Thursday Night Football. We are taking the Jets at a pick, and that one's going to be for 10 units. Love it. Absolutely love it. Texans are down to Tank Dell as their top receiver. Nico Collins out, Stephon Diggs out. The Texans have been winning. They're not frauds. They're not like the Bills. They have been winning, but they're very vulnerable. You look at how their games have gone this year. We did get lucky with the Colts cover for sure because, I mean, they're getting ready to go in and score, right? And then they have that fumble on the goal line. Colts pick it up, and then Colts aren't able to drive down, but they end up covering the 5, and lose by 3. The Texans, though, are out. I mean, C.J. Stroud is fantastic. He's incredible. But they have not been impressive. This is, I think, finally where you get some influence from Devontae. The Texans are not a great pass rush team. Not terrible, but they're not great. I like Rodgers Thursday Night Football home to get this one done. I still trust him. I know he's had issues this year, but I still trust him. So Jets pick 10 units. Then we're going into Sunday. We're taking the Broncos plus the 10 for 3 units. Get this now. Come Wednesday, when the large size wagers are opened, they will not keep this line at 10. Beating the Broncos by 10, given that they have one of the best defenses in the NFL and they do not give up a lot of points, is mathematically hard to do. You also have the fact that the Ravens have statistically the worst pass defense in the NFL. They may get Marlon Humphreys back, but I don't care. They do not have a good pass defense. They didn't have a good pass defense when they had Marlon Humphreys. So the Broncos here plus the 10 for 3 units. Love it. The only reason it's not a larger unit play is the Bo Nix factor. Bo Nix is still a rookie. Bo Nix is still limited. And in a game that gets away from them, that they have to 100% rely on him, I have my doubts. And while the Broncos have an excellent defense, the Ravens are coming off a loss. They do well coming off losses. They are at home. Could be windy in Baltimore. You're starting to we're in November play now. That game will be on Sunday, November 3rd. Baltimore, as the weather turns, is a difficult spot, especially for a rookie coming in. So like the play a lot. That's why we're at 3 units. But get it now, because like I said, I don't expect that one to stay at 10 for too long. No other plays we're making right now. Obviously, yes, we are monitoring the Penn State-Ohio State line. Very interesting, with the line coming out of 3.5 and going all the way to 4.5 at some sports books. Curious what that means for the Drew Aller injury news for Penn State. We'll keep monitoring. The other one I want to let you guys know on is Jordan Love, Packers. Based on what you think is going to happen, would be how you should kind of make your play. Line's at 3.5 right now. But it's juice to the Packers. There's a chance that comes down to 3. If you think Jordan Love is going to play, you would want to wait if you're going to take the Lions. If you think Malik Willis is going to play, you would want to take the Lions now. If you're on the opposite side and you're thinking Packers, flip-flop that, right? This is where getting out ahead of injury news either make you a lot or it can burn you, depending on which way you lean. I tend to think that they're going to sit him for this one, even though it's a division game. LaFleur, without Aaron Rodgers, has done well against the Lions. He's done well with Malik Willis. I don't think he really has any fear of playing with Malik Willis at this point. Malik Willis offers them something in the quarterback run game that Love does not. The Lions are the most susceptible team to the QB run in the NFL. So I think LaFleur will roll with Willis here, and I think there's a good chance that they shock the world. We will see how we lean on this one. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to pass up on Lions -3 if you get that number. Right now it's at 3.5, which is, that doesn't do anything for you. If you get the -3 with the best team in the NFL against potentially a backup quarterback, it's going to be hard to pass that up. Obviously, though, if you get it, the books are just daring you to take it, so they have some confidence in the Packers. The Packers play the Lions very well. It's in Lambeau. This is going to be kind of a toss-up one, but that's the other one that we're really monitoring with regards to the injury news. Nothing else right now to hit on. I got some feedback that you guys did enjoy the future segment that we did on NFL. So we will do one for college coming up, probably in our Thursday night play video, or make a separate one for it. Again, we don't give out futures picks here, but just kind of a check the pulse on futures things. Have some thoughts on some of the ones that we have for college now. So enjoy Thursday Night Football. Have a great night. And thank you very much for supporting the channel and checking in with us. And go Giants.